Can you hear me?
Rolling. Yes.
Can you hear me? Marty, 18.
That's not even where the microphone is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is the pod.
This is the pod.
The only pod in Brooklyn.
Welcome to the only podcast in Brooklyn. Marty and Dean. This is Marty.
And that is Dean.
That's me. How are you guys? Thank you for tuning in. Little business up front.
You look at Dean. He's kind of like wearing this interesting hat.
I'm wearing an interesting hat, yes.
Now, one might think it's cold in here.
It's not cold in here.
Not at all. We have our little heater going. We're
I'm
fine.
wearing short sleeves.
We did have some snow, and Dean wears this hat because his hair is messy.
My hair is messy, and I am the only one that watches our podcast. So out of the two of us,
Well, we were thinking that Dean should wear this hat instead.
why don't you wear that hat?
I don't need a hat.
Try it on.
I got good hair.
Try it on.
I have good hair. No, I have no desire to do this bad apple thing. So, so we look at that. So Dean's wearing a Russian hat.
I'm wearing a trapper hat, is what this type of hat is called.
Hat.
A trapper hat.
Right.
And you can wear it up, you can wear it down.
No, it's
You know,
because
I can do one ear up, one ear down. I like one ear up, one ear down.
Why don't you show everyone how bad your hair is? I don't think it's so bad.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
All right, fine. Is it
That
bad?
Not really. I think it's better than that.
I need a haircut. I need a shave. I think it's about to be mustache time.
All right. Well, you should go get your haircut where I get my haircut. You should do
Look,
this.
we can go do a haircut episode. I'm down.
We're gonna
I don't know. I'm thinking about mustache, shaved head. Going to mustache, shaved head.
Okay. Why does the mustache have to be part of what
I
you're doing?
like the mustache. Everybody I know hates the mustache, and I like the mustache. Well, we've talked about the mustache too much on the podcast. Let's handle some business.
What business?
Let's handle, first, any old business.
Is there old business?
Is there old business? Is there new business?
I don't know what there is.
Ryan is taking the minutes.
All right. I am just here doing and absorbing what's going on around me.
Oh.
I shoveled my sidewalk. Ooh, great snow situation.
I hate the snow.
No, but this has been a great snow day because the beauty is it was really cold before the snow came down.
Yeah.
So therefore the snow came down and the stuff settled and didn't melt and refreeze, which means there's no ice down below. So today I shoveled and I took my broom and swept and it was beautiful.
It just came right off.
Came right off, no problem. No problem at all. I have the best little 16-foot section on the block, and everyone else is just shoveling away.
I love how proud you are of this. That you're I shoveled better than everybody else.
Absolutely. I have my neighbors I definitely did better than my neighbors, although I saw one of them out there on the left side there.
He was getting after it. He was shoveling.
I don't know if he's going to do as well, but
I live in an apartment, so nobody shovels in front of my house.
Yeah, but that's okay. But we shoveled. It was so much fun.
Last night, I borrowed the shovel from the laundromat across the street, so I can just shovel a path from my door to the at least to the crosswalk.
Okay, that's nice of you.
Yeah, I like shoveling.
It's very cathartic.
Yes, I like it. It's almost meditative.
Yes, it is. It's lovely. It's you create order and disorder.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good workout.
See, one of my favorite things in the kitchen is to wash the dishes. Because I like to create order out of disorder.
Order out of disorder.
Like load the dishwasher, empty the dishwasher, all good. Order
To revoke the natural entropy of the world around you.
That's true. That's true. It's a wonderful thing to do that. It's such energy. I just and it's just all done and everything has its place. Well, and if it doesn't have its place, we find a place for it.
You got to find a place.
Exactly.
This is an interesting trait.
Yes.
So you just don't like chaotic situations.
That's why I'm helping you solve your life problems.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's right.
But so do you like any form of chaos? Like any form of controlled chaos? Do you like concerts?
Like
oh
man.
Everybody's like, woo, skanking or moshing even.
What's skanking?
Skanking?
I don't know what moshing is.
Well, I can skank, but it won't show up well on this camera.
Okay.
Here, hey Ryan.
Well, tell me what it is.
I'm gonna snap, and I want you to put in a video of me skanking right here, okay?
You want me to put this in?
Yeah. And that was skanking. Ska music. Are you not familiar with ska music?
No.
Oh my God. What do we have in common even at this point?
The whole point is we don't have anything in common.
That's fair. Okay, so
point of the
ska music is...
that hat is kind of interesting too. Okay.
Yeah, let go of the hat. Move away from the hat. Don't worry about it.
All right.
My eyes are up here.
All right. Who does that?
Matthew McConaughey?
Yes.
Was that a Matthew McConaughey impression?
Yes.
Can I hear it one more time?
All right.
That's a terrible Matthew McConaughey impression.
We're supposed to, you're making me take, Dean is making me take refresher classes improv, so I'm yes-anding, and he just no-butted me.
That's not a no but.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that was a Matthew McConaughey impression. Yes, and I didn't think it was very good.
That's not how it works.
That's how yes-anded you. Do you think it's like Beetlejuice, where if you say all right 3 times, Matthew McConaughey shows up?
Oh, I'd like him to show up. He's a nice guy. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I shoveled today.
You did. Yeah, let's go back to that.
It's the best kind of shoveling because it snowed on cold sidewalk.
Yes.
Really cold sidewalk.
Yes.
So typically,
It doesn't freeze.
Snow starts when it's cold, but not maybe freezing on the sidewalk. It's been sold, and so therefore it melts and then refreezes, and then it makes ice.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to clean up. This was beautiful because it snowed last night when it was really ice cold before.
Yeah.
And so it snowed, and then I shoveled and I swept what's left. There's no ice anywhere. It's fantastic. It's like really cool.
So yesterday when it was starting to snow,
Yes.
so a car outside of my apartment that I have a clear view of from my window,
Yes.
their alarm started going off. Right? Perfect impression.
Okay.
Very good. Yes. And when they turn...
I'll keep this on
very
his
good, very good. So they turn off the alarm, and when they did that, they accidentally opened the trunk. So the trunk was open while it was snowing.
Why didn't you
I did go outside and shut their trunk.
Yes.
But I thought that maybe they had opened their trunk because they were trying to get something out of the trunk. So I didn't immediately run out there. I'm watching the car go off. It goes beep beep. The trunk opens, and I go, "Oh, they must be about to get something out of the trunk." I go on about my merry day. I don't continuously watch this person's car. You know, I make food for my son. I clean the dishes. I do the things. I go back to the window. Maybe 45 minutes later, trunk is still open.
Right.
So I've realized that they have left their trunk open.
Maybe they just want the air out of the trunk.
I do not think they did it on purpose because they had a bunch of stuff in their trunk. So I bundle up, put on my big coat and my boots.
Big boy stuff.
My big boy stuff. And I will go downstairs and I close their trunk for them. And then that's the end of the story.
So we don't know if they appreciate it or not.
I did make a post in my local Facebook group saying, hey, if you own a blue Mazda, your trunk is filled with snow and you should do something about that.
Well, nature will take care of that.
Yeah, we'll see. I hate the snow. I hate this.
Well, then
It sucks, dude. This is one of the worst parts about New York so far to me.
Snow?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
beautiful.
It's cool, and then you're like, oh, it's beautiful for like 5 minutes, and then you're like, bah, it's around.
You have to enjoy the snow.
I don't.
The big thing is, the best thing about snow, which you should try, take pieces of yellow snow and eat it. It's very tasty.
No, that's pea.
No, it's lemon ices.
That's pea.
Lemon ice.
You're trying to get me to eat pea. Is this what friends do? Is this what you do to your friends? You try and get them to eat pea?
You're my podcast partner.
Wow, so not friends. You heard it here first.
I'm just defining our role.
Wow, okay, fine.
It could be. No, it's fine. I mean, yellow snow's delicious.
Okay, well, you go have some and I'll watch.
We'll share.
No, I'm good. I don't want any. I'm on a diet. But you should have your lemon icy.
I should have lemon ices.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big lemon fan, though.
No, me neither. So let's not eat this yellow snow.
We don't have to.
Yeah, we don't have to. Well, you have to.
Actually, one of the kids was one of the little 4-year-olds down the block. I told him, I said, don't eat yellow snow because it's pee.
Yeah.
So I thought I would give him some advice, sagely advice.
That's some good advice.
Because he might say, oh, ices.
Yeah, I mean.
Tastes awful.
Maybe. At 4, you think they're picking up pissicles and.
Well, they eat stuff,
At 4?
Well, they eat stuff, but.
That's messed up, dude.
Yeah, but
eating piss.
My neighbor did something very interesting, and since
he ate piss.
No, we're onto something more interesting than that.
What's more interesting than eating
when
piss?
He was shoveling,
yeah,
yesterday, he filled in his steps instead of cleaning them up. And then his son was able to jump on the steps and just slide down. So he basically made the steps into a...
Big slide.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes. And of course, the son this morning just jumped on the steps and bashed his head because he didn't realize that. No, that didn't happen.
Oh my God. Oh God, I got scared.
No, he did actually just jump on the steps for fun and slid right down. Had a good time.
That is fun.
Yes. But I've never...
I can understand why snow has like some fun qualities, but I am an old man. You know, I am an old man, and
Are you on Medicare yet?
I am, yeah.
Did you reduce fare MetroCard?
I don't know. I just hop the turnstile. It's the most reduced fare you can have.
Well, then if you could do stuff like that, you're not an old man.
What do you mean? Old men can jump turnstiles. You could jump a turnstile if you wanted.
No, I'd be like...
Whoa.
like
Yes.
It doesn't work.
Yes, and you would hurt yourself if you tried.
That's right. I'm not going to do that. And then I put my hands up.
Yeah.
And then I get them all cut in the Sharpie thing.
Well, they're trying so hard to stop the turnstile jumping.
Yes.
It's so interesting to me.
Why?
I just don't understand why they're spending all this millions of dollars.
Because they're losing a lot of money.
Do you think they're losing millions of dollars?
Billions.
You think they're losing billions of dollars from people jumping the turnstile?
That's right.
Okay, so you think billions of dollars. Give me a number. $1 billion.
$1 billion. You know where I got that from?
That's an Austin Powers reference.
That's right.
That's very good.
I know.
So you think they're losing $1 billion a year from turnstile
They have
jumping?
a lot to lose. Yeah.
Ryan, can you look up how many people live in New York?
I just don't.
No, I want to do some math. It's
Well,
math
why-
time.
why'd you
It's
just-
math time with Professor Dean.
As of 2024 to 2025 estimates, New York City has a population of approximately, what was your guess?
I'm going to say 15 million.
15 million New York City?
Marty?
No, New York City would have about 8 million.
Ooh, 8.4 to 8.8 million.
Okay, 8.4 to 8.4
Region
million.
has about 15
Sure,
million.
that means
So-
every single person in New York has to jump a turnstile 100 times to lose $1 billion. Every single person in New York, including the babies,
the babies don't
including the elderly,
babies don't have to pay.
including babies don't have to pay. Okay, fine. So how many babies are in New York, you think? 1 million?
Hang on.
I'm just trying to prove to you that turnstile jumping is not... I'm not saying it's not a crime. I'm not saying it's not a problem. I don't think it's worth $1 billion in lost revenue a year.
I just made that number up, so that's not really true.
What?
So
I can't believe this, dude.
All right, approximately 85,000 to over 100,000 babies are born in New York City annually, with reports indicating 86,747 live births in 2022 and roughly 104,294 in 2019.
So let's say every child under the age of 4 is considered a baby, quote unquote. So that's approximately 400,000 babies.
all
So
right,
that hurts your argument. I think we should all be hopping turnstiles.
Yes.
no.
I think we should all be hopping turnstiles. I am co-signing on this crime.
I know the guy in charge of MTA. He'd be very sad
Why? Why is he sad about this?
because he needs the money to pay for things.
What? Why? He has the money. He keeps making new doors that people can get around. They obviously can afford.
Part of their capital budget. It's an investment thing.
It's part of their budget to be like, we have to stop people jumping turnstiles.
Okay. You give me a headache.
What do you mean? The principle of the thing.
This is not about principles.
It's about principles. It's about morals.
It's about,
Jump turnstiles.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't.
If you are young and healthy enough to jump a turnstile and get away with it, then,
then
good
should
for
just-
you.
Then you should just walk.
Then you should just walk everywhere. Walk
Exactly.
from here to Staten Island.
Absolutely. You can walk.
Nah, look, jumping turnstiles, it's one of those, that's one of those crimes where like, you should, if the person doesn't feel bad about it, I'm not going to make them feel bad about it.
Are
Like,
you actually serious?
what?
It's creating disorder, you know,
What, how so?
because
It's not stopping the trains from running.
Well, if they will when there's not enough money to run them.
And that's going to happen?
Yes.
Okay, so you had to pay every time during COVID for every bus. Or were the buses free?
Buses were never free.
The buses weren't free here during COVID?
No.
Oh man, the buses in Metro were totally free in LA.
No, they were.
No, they weren't.
COVID, yeah.
Were they?
For a little while.
Interesting.
I don't remember.
So they were totally free. And the train system kept running.
I don't think the trains were free, but the buses were free.
The buses were free.
Were they free?
All I'm saying is, I think buses should be free. I think trains should be free. I think if you're going to have a city, state, and a local tax, that's enough.
Well, then you have to increase the taxes to pay for that.
No, the taxes are fine. The taxes are high enough.
They're not in the budget.
Why not? They're not in the budget? The MTA is not in the budget for a city tax.
Why are we having a political conversation?
Why? This is not a political conversation. No. I think things should be free. And you obviously disagree.
Well, there's a cost to everything, and the question is who's paid for it.
The taxes pay for it.
That means they're not free.
The taxpayers pay for it.
And if you're living here, you're taxing.
But if we're paying for it and the taxpayers are paying for it, then that's double dipping. Wouldn't you agree?
That's not what's happening.
It's not. So there's nothing coming out of the tax revenue that goes to the MTA.
It's all subsidized. So
Okay, it's all subsidized. So it's already being paid for.
part of it's being paid for, and the rest of it's paid for by the people that pay their fares.
Look, jump the turnstile. Me and you are going to leave here. We're going to go jump a turnstile together.
Yeah.
I would film that. And put it in the podcast.
He was at the podcast. We jumped the turnstile, and I'd get arrested.
You wouldn't get arrested.
Yes, I would.
I'd be like, sir, please. It's dementia. you have great. Just whenever, if you ever did anything wrong and a cop was like, sir, what are you doing? You just have to be like, I'm here at the World Series. And they'd be like, oh no. And then they'd just give you a nice ride home.
Now, my parents were law-abiding citizens.
Yeah.
You know, one day they would have some fun. So they have these. I guess they don't really have them anymore. Well, they have the entrances that have little scissor things that slice you into cheese.
The little scissor things that slice you into
They
cheese?
have the little metal things, and so you can't. It goes one way.
Oh yeah, like you can't go around the other way to get in.
It's a cheese slicer.
Sure, yeah.
If you go further, it just slices you into.
I don't think it would slice you into cheese, Resident Evil style. But go on.
Okay, so my parents decided in their, probably my age, back in those days they were in, that it'd be fun if they would sneak in together. So they cuddled together and went together once and got a fare. And then the guy says, what are you doing?
Wow.
What are you doing? And they just, I guess they basically
made one of them go back and pay.
Exactly, but gave them a hard time. But they were doing it for fun. And
so your parents are criminals?
Not as bad as some criminals.
Attempted criminals, at least. But they got caught.
Yeah, one of my boathouse friends had more of a problem.
So,
but I don't want to tell. That's a great story. I'm not sure I should tell.
No, don't tell his crime
I could tell the story without saying the person.
I never hopped a turnstile. I've never hopped a turnstile at this point in my life. I don't think I'm going to start, but I've never hopped a turnstile.
You probably couldn't. That's why.
I probably could.
Okay.
I probably could hop a turnstile.
You'd hop it in the middle of it and you'd fall.
Would it be okay? Do you think if I paid my fare and then just was like, I just want to prove to myself that I can hop the turnstile physically, do you think the cop would be okay with that?
Well, I think you just have to let them know what you're doing. So.
I could do it. I could probably hop a turnstile.
Well, it depends.
Like physically, I think.
Well, it depends which one, because they make them harder to do anything.
Yeah, I mean.
Because you can't put your hands high up because they have the little ridgy things now.
Yeah, but you just brace yourself Ninja Warrior style and go over that way.
Yeah, but it's hard to because they're smooth.
Yeah, but you just go like this.
Well, I guess you can put some like sticky stuff in your hands.
Yeah, it's like you put chalk on your hands.
No, chalk is the opposite.
Chalk doesn't do the opposite.
Yes, it does. It makes it more slippery.
Oh, it makes it more slippery.
That's why they use chalk on
the little whatchamacallit.
Yeah, when you're bowling.
When you're bowling.
Yeah.
You mean when you're playing pool?
That's it. But when you bowl,
I've never put chalk on my hands when I bowled.
Okay.
Do you bowl?
I used to bowl.
Are you pretty good?
I don't know.
Did you ever do a perfect game? What's your average at bowling? Are you over 200, under 200?
200? What's that for?
I think a perfect score in bowling is 300.
Yeah.
So if you're over 200, I would say you're like probably pretty good, pretty decent. If you're under 200, then that's like pretty bad.
Okay. Thank you.
So where do you land?
Why does it matter?
I just want to know how good at bowling you are.
It was years ago.
Are you trying to hustle me in bowling right now? Are you trying to be like, oh, I'm not even good anymore, and then we'll get out there in the alley and you'll just smoke me?
Did you know? I find this very interesting.
Okay.
That the bowling lanes, that little strips of wood, aren't little strips of wood at all.
Yeah.
They're boards that are put together like a butcher block table, and so you look at the edge of a long board. That's why when you bowl, they don't pop up.
I didn't know that.
How do I know that?
I don't know.
I know that.
Wikipedia?
No, my office.
Oh, interesting. Because there
My
used to be a bowling alley.
So my
there.
office is a 4-lane bowling alley, and when we took out the gutters to put the floor in because people trip on the gutters,
Why didn't you just fill in the gutters?
we did. We took them out to fill them in.
Oh, you couldn't just make like a thing that's like the shape of a gutter and just put it in?
What would you put in there?
I'd take a board and probably just cut it out in the same curvature that the gutter is, and then just put it on top.
It's easy to just take the gutter out and put flat boards in. So
Okay, all right.
that's what we did.
All right, look,
when we
I
did that, we looked underneath, and you could see that the little bowling alley strip, which is like this thick,
Mm-hmm.
was actually like this thick of a board and just on an edge. They're all bolted together.
They put it together and then they shellac it.
Shellac.
They put shellac on top.
Shellac.
Shellac. They shellac it. Did you know that the bowling alley is pretty greased?
Only sometimes.
Like it's pretty slippery.
Yeah,
I found that out the hard way
because you went too far.
because I went too far.
Yeah.
And then I went all the way down the alley like this. Woo!
Maybe you should go all the way down the alley.
I mean, I went pretty far down the alley.
Because you
I
said
biffed it pretty hard in a bowling alley as a kid.
biffed.
Biffed it.
I don't know what that means.
That means I fell.
Why'd you say that?
I biffed it. I bailed.
You fell. Well, I did the father and son league. And one of my son's brothers, and I don't think my friend's brothers had this thing where he'd take the ball and he'd be like, really like high up and then bowl that way.
Yeah.
So we never wanted to stand behind in case he let go, we would get killed.
Yeah.
He never let go.
I like bowling.
It's very simple.
I'm banned from the bowling alley in my hometown.
Just like you're banned from
Walmart.
Walmart. What?
I hate that the longer we talk to each other, eventually I have to be like, I did a crime.
What did you do in the bowling alley?
I ran through the bowling alley while I was running away from the cops.
Was that over the lanes?
No, like through the bowling, what do you call it? Where in front of the lanes, where you do the actual act of the bowling.
Okay.
I ran through the bowling alley.
And what was the act that the police were trying to do?
I was trying to run away because they had caught me smoking weed.
Okay.
So I was like, I ran through the bowling alley. They were like, "Hey, get out of here!" And I like ran through and tried to run out the back. They caught me.
They being?
They being the police.
Okay.
And then the police were like, "You're 14. You shouldn't be smoking weed." And I was like, I wasn't smoking weed. And they were like, "We can smell weed on you." And I was like, I don't have any weed on me. You can search me. And they did. And I didn't have anything. They couldn't arrest me.
Okay.
But they were like, well, you can't go back into this bowling alley. I was like,
you can't go anywhere anymore. Where else can't you go?
let's see. Where else am I banned from?
are you
I'm
allowed to
banned
go-
from
are you allowed to go to
Walmart, the bowling alley in my hometown.
Public men's rooms?
No, I'm allowed to go in there. Public women's rooms. No, can't go in there anymore. Let's see. I'm banned from a movie theater
Why were you banned from
in
movie
Auburn,
theater?
Alabama. I'm banned from the movie theater because I worked at the movie theater.
Oh, this is the ticket scenario.
What?
This is the ticket thing.
What ticket thing?
Where you kept taking money from the ticket thing and then the place went out of business?
No, that wasn't me.
That was you.
No, that wasn't me. I got banned because I would work there and I would take a trash bag full of popcorn during the last movie and then give it out to everybody in the movie theater. And somebody snitched on me. Somebody told on me and I got fired. And then they told me I couldn't come back anymore.
Okay, now I'm confused. You definitely told me the story. No one else tells me any stories.
This is not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're just lying. You don't want to talk about it.
I swear to God, I didn't. I've never stolen from I've never stolen out of the register or like.
No, you told me this story because you worked at the movie theater.
I worked at the movie theater.
Yes.
But I got fired for stealing popcorn.
No, and the movie theater went out of business because of this incident.
No, this was not me. This is another comedian's story, I think.
I don't know anyone else.
This is not me.
I don't talk to anyone new people.
I have never been the cause of a movie theater shutting down.
Well, basically, it was giving discounts when they shouldn't have given that discounts, and then other people started doing it. It was you.
No, this is not me. I know this is another comedian's story that I've heard, but this is not my story.
No, but it was told to me. It wasn't a comic story.
It wasn't. I never did this, Marty. And this is truly. I want you to look in my eyes when I say this. I am not gaslighting you. I've never told you this story, and
So
if
it really,
I have,
so it really is gaslighting.
it really is gaslighting.
The way you kept saying gaslighting.
Gaslighting?
Yes.
Because that's how it's pronounced. Guys, are you ready for Marty's Stranger of the Week?
Marty hasn't met anyone this week.
Oh. All right. Well, do a jingle anyway, Ryan.
He hasn't met anybody. Nobody outside.
I did meet someone, I guess.
Make somebody up, Marty.
Yeah, but
That's
just
the jingle.
just make somebody up.
Make somebody up.
I'm going to make someone up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can make someone up. I guess.
Go ahead.
I
Why are you clamming up?
Put those
I
improv
don't
skills to the test.
because I don't lie.
It's not lying.
You're improvising.
You're improvising.
Improvising. All right. So, but Dean told me this story. I'm sure he told me this story.
I did not tell you this story. I truly don't know where you're getting this from.
I don't know.
I've never gotten fired from a movie theater for selling tickets at a discount. I got fired from the movie theater because during the last showing, what I would do is instead of throwing away all the popcorn, I would put it in a big trash bag and I would go into the last showing and I would hand out popcorn. Like everyone would come sit around me and I would just give them popcorn. So they didn't have to pay for
people go
popcorn.
like this, and you just throw their mouths.
Literally I would sit in the front row and I would wait till a quiet moment of the movie and I'd be like, guys, if you guys want popcorn, just come down here. And eventually everybody would just come down to the front row and just eat handfuls of popcorn out of this trash bag of popcorn I had.
And how often did you do this?
I did this every night I worked. I did this every night I worked until somebody told the manager. And the manager was like, are you doing this? And I was like, yes. And he's like, I have to fire you. And I was like, why? And which is my favorite thing to ask when I get fired. We were like, I have to fire you. I'm like, why do you have to fire me? And they were like, because you're giving away free product. I was like, we were going to throw it away. We were going to we were going to throw it in the trash can. I don't see what's wrong about giving away free popcorn that we were going to put in a trash can anyway.
So, in high school,
Yes.
it's a related story. We had a high school radio station, which Dean wants to join now. They're available. We could find a spot for you there. And
I would love to be on the radio.
and we're a podcast. It's the same thing. So Dean, so we would have a fundraiser thing. So we would have a movie and we have popcorn. So we buy these big pre-made bags of popcorn.
Yeah.
So we did it one year. We had extra popcorn. I sealed it up and waited the next year and gave it out again.
Oh my God.
So they don't have to throw it away. It's fine.
You do have to throw. Popcorn goes bad in like 12 hours.
No, people had no problem with this. They ate
Oh,
it.
no problem.
We sold it the next year. No problem.
What about the third year? Did people come back?
I think at that point, I think most people. We were
Yeah,
done.
most people had died from food poisoning a year before. So of course they didn't come back.
But I don't think that really happened.
Sealing up, yeah, God, ugh.
So we didn't waste it. We didn't waste it. We put it bag away.
Fair enough, yeah.
And we gave it out again.
Yeah, I don't understand why they had to fire me from this movie theater and ban me from the movie theater.
That's actually pretty funny. But
I was just giving away popcorn they were going to throw away. I was the Robin Hood of popcorn.
my one was, I forget what it was, but it caused the movie theater to close in this incident. Who told me the story?
This is not a story that I've told you.
All right, fine. So your thing wasn't that momentous. They were just annoyed at you. You're basically a 14, 15-year-old who...
I was 20 years old. I was 20 years old.
Oh.
I was 18. I think the the most justified firing I've ever experienced is when I worked at a movie rental place.
How many times have you been fired?
A lot. I've been fired a lot. I had this habit of showing up very drunk to jobs for many, many years.
That'd be a problem.
And they'd be like, hey, you can't show up drunk. And I'd be like, one of us is going to have to do something about this because I'm not going to change who I am. So I worked at this movie rental place when I was 21 at this time.
But right now, you just go on Netflix and it's there. I don't actually...
Well, this was when I was 21. This was 14 years ago.
Back in your youth.
Back in my youth. And this was in Alabama, which
you-
just got the internet like 3 weeks ago.
No,
and it's out now because of the snow.
I thought
So
the one line going down.
somebody came and was like, the devil did this. And they chopped down the one internet cable they had.
Because that's what caused the snow.
That's what caused the snow. That's what they say. Is Joe Biden and this internet is what caused the
They
snow.
called him Marvin.
What?
called-
They call him Brandon.
It was Marvin.
No, they say, let's go Marvin.
No, it's Marvin. Exactly. It's Marvin.
So I worked at this video rental place, right? And I hated this job. because I was 21 at the time, but I worked with a bunch of like 17-year-olds, and they had these shifts called on-call shifts, which the whole point was at like 9 a.m. I'm supposed to call the video rental place and be like, "Do you need me to come in?"
Well, it's convenient.
And they would be like, "No," or "Yes," and then like, but I can't make plans for the day in case they say yes. So it's annoying as shit. I hate this. It's like either tell me I have to work or don't tell me I have to work. So I got to the point where like I would call in and it was no so much of the time that I would just like start getting stoned before I even called in, right? And there was one day I had smoked a decent amount of weed and I had drank a little bit of alcohol. And it was 10 a.m. and I called the video rental place. I was like, "Hey," and at this point I'm like, "Hey, I don't need to come in, right?" This is what I'm not like, "Hey, do you need me?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm not coming in," right? And they're like, "No, we need you to come in today." And I was like, shit. And I could have been like, "Guys, I'm drunk. I shouldn't come into work." But I didn't do that. So I go into the video rental place.
How'd you get to the video?
I drove, and I go to this video rental place. I'm kind of drunk and pretty stoned, and I go in and
Don't you think the driving was an issue?
do I think the drive? No, look, I don't remember it. I'm sure everything was fine. Look, I don't drive drunk anymore,
Well, you lost your license.
or any less.
You lost your license.
I didn't lose my license. I know exactly where it is. It expired.
So you no longer have a license.
I don't have a license currently.
Yeah, because you made a stupid mistake.
I didn't make a stupid mistake. I expired. Time passed. That's not my mistake.
Why couldn't you have just gotten a New York license?
Because I have ADHD. Can I finish my story?
That's
I'm
your-
trying. I'm trying to finish one story before I start
Is
another
that
one.
your excuse for everything?
Is that my excuse for everything? Only when it comes to things that require my attention, of which I have a deficit of.
I don't find you having any.
Do you not know what the ADHD acronym stands for? Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder?
I know what it stands for.
Okay. Well, you see me talking faster and getting distracted right now?
No more than usual.
Exactly. Now, if I may. So I go into the video rental
you're
store.
fine.
Let me tell this story.
My daughter-in-law thinks I have ADHD. Do you know why?
Yes.
Okay.
I do know why. I do know why she thinks that.
Yes. And do you have the same thing with that same thing?
What do you mean?
Well, if you have caffeine, does it keep you awake or not?
It doesn't. I mean, it helps, but it doesn't put me. I can go to sleep if I drink caffeine. Yes.
Okay. You drink a couple of
I also get distracted very easily, and also I don't let people finish their stories about video rental places.
Well,
So maybe.
No, she thinks she diagnosed me because when I drink a couple of cans of Coke, I go right to sleep.
Yeah.
And she said that is.
And there's other things.
With me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't do anything like that.
Come on.
No.
Come on now.
I'm focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On what?
Oh.
There you go.
We have a window that you can't see from where I am.
Wow. What a perfect description of somebody with ADHD you just did. I go into the video rental store. I'm a little drunk and I'm pretty stoned. And I am just enamored by how the video rental store works when I'm in this state. I've been there many times at this point, but I just kind of go around and I start hitting buttons and fucking with stuff because I'm drunk and pretty stoned. And at one point I see this button. I was like, "Oh, what does this button do?" And I like clicked it, and then I clicked it like a bunch more times. And then the person that I was working with saw me do it, and he ducked. I'll never forget why, but he ducked. And he was like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "Oh, what's happening?" And he's like, "Oh, that's the silent alarm. You have to call the cops now, because the cops are going to come because they think we're getting robbed." And I was like, "Well, when they get here, can't we just tell them we're not being robbed?" And I'm a little drunk and kind of stoned, and that's why I hit the button. And he's like, "You were fired." And I was like, "That's fair. You should probably call the cops then and tell them that we're not being robbed." He's like, "No, you have to call the cops." I was like, no, I don't. You just fired me." And I walked out of the door. And that's how I got fired from the video rental place. Video Warehouse on Ross Clark Circle in Dothan, Alabama. Between the Burger King and the Hungry Howie's. The Hungry Howie's, I also got fired from.
What's Hungry Howie's?
It's a pizza place.
Howie. It's not a pizza place name.
Hungry Howie's.
Is that like a chain?
I'm not going to get into Hungry Howie's. We're going to wrap this episode up.
The best place in the world.
You like Hungry Howie's?
I love Hungry. They have like a chocolate pizza.
They have a chocolate pizza. The hot sandwich.
How do you know about Hungry Howie's?
My grandpa took me, but like he used to live in Tampa, and I guess they have them in Florida also.
Man, I actually love Hungry Howie's.
Yeah, it's really good.
The calzone that they do.
How about
The calzone?
Yeah, Fuddruckers.
There was a Fuddruckers.
The Cow Zone?
Calzone.
Cow Zone. Is that where? Is that
The Cow Zone? Those are called farms,
It's a
city
farm,
boy.
isn't it? That's right.
All right, say goodnight, Marty.
Good night, Marty.